Former comedian, now real-life Grandpa Simpson, Adam Carolla, has made a Hail Mary attempt at relevancy by making headlines with this ridiculous claim that I will easily refute after the clip.
If AOC was fat and in her 60s, would anyone listen to another thing she ever said?
Oh boy, you're going to step in that one. What exactly do you mean by that? Do you mean, is it because she's young and what?
Yes, she's young, she's vibrant, she's beautiful, and everyone's always putting a camera and a mic in her face. But her opinions are idiotic 95% of the time. And I don't think if she was a middle-aged, heavy-set woman, anyone would care what she had to say.
I'm not so sure I agree. Now, I will say this. You can criticize her ideas, and I do. I think the Green New Deal is madness and insanity, but she's got the whole Democratic Party following her. In my opinion, she's way more powerful than Speaker Pelosi, and if she and the squad decide Speaker Pelosi's out, I think she could probably be Speaker. If she challenges Chuck Schumer in New York, I think she has a good shot of beating him. Maybe I'm wrong.
I agree with you. I'm just saying if she was fat and old, I don't think TMZ would be chasing her around with a camera.
All right. Wow. Now, not only is this disgusting, he's just wrong. He's plain wrong. That was even too much for Sean Hannity. So this is why I called him Grandpa Simpson. This is what I thought of when I saw this clip. Old man yells at cloud. Adam Carolla is incredibly disconnected from reality. All you have to do, put aside his blatant sexism there. All you have to do is look at someone like Bernie Sanders. Do people love Bernie Sanders because he is young and sexy? I mean, maybe some people do, but that isn't why Bernie is popular. Bernie is popular because of what he advocates for, what he fights for. He fights for the working class against massive corporations and the wealthy and them buying politicians. Bernie fights for people. AOC fights for people. Their platforms are identical. This is why AOC backed Bernie in the primary in 2020. So regardless of, how she looks or what her age is, she would still be popular because of what she fights for. And just showing you some of this, like Bernie Sanders has been the most popular senator for 11 years in a row. 11 years in a row. That's how popular he is. Independent senator fighting for the working class. This is why he is popular. Not because of his sexy haircut or, his jump shot or whatever the hell, but because he is a fighter for the average person. And this as well, also a part of it, showing you how disconnected Adam Carolla is. America's continued move towards socialism. You could look up, there's poll after poll on this, showing that the younger generations are more favorable towards socialism or democratic socialism. That they understand the need, even Republicans, by the way, understand the need, just on a base level, to deal with wealth inequality. So looking at this, just 66% of Republicans and GOP leaners aged 18 to 34 have a positive view of capitalism. Look how low that is for Republicans, down from 81% in January 2019 when they first polled that question. 56% of younger Republicans say the government should pursue policies that reduce the wealth gap, up from 40% 2 years ago. When even Republican voters are saying this, you need to understand that you are on the wrong side of history. You do not know what is going on. People don't pay attention to AOC because she's young or pretty. It's because she actually fights for the working class. Now, do those other things, I don't know, help to get maybe a little more attention from the media than she would otherwise? Maybe, but look at Bernie. Like, he gets attention. He fights for the working class. So, it's a ridiculous thing to claim that she is nothing, that she has no substance when AOC is all about substance. And of course, you go further into Democratic voters, or all voters generally, they're a lot more favorable towards socialism. So yeah, anyways, I'll link to that below the video so you can see all of that. But, even apart from that, obviously the, overt sexism in that clip can't be ignored either. It's so weird to have like these right-wing men, like they're so obsessed with AOC. It whether it's, you know, Ben Shapiro, Adam Carolla, Fox News generally, right-wing media generally, they're so obsessed with her, yet don't understand why she is popular, don't understand what she fights for. It shows you how surface level their analysis really is. And last thing, on Sean Hannity, he just claimed, so even though he was correct to point out that Adam Carolla is wrong, he claimed that the whole party is following AOC. The voters, yes. So the base of the Democratic Party, yes, they do support what AOC fights for, you know, Medicare for all, higher taxes on the wealthy, you know, a higher wage. All of that is very popular. And that's popular, by the way, generally, not just in the Democratic Party. Like across the board, all voters want to see higher wages. They want to see higher taxes on the wealthy. They want a real push towards dealing with the climate crisis. So all of that is popular. But the actual party, members of the party in Washington are not following AOC. They're constantly fighting her. They're constantly fighting against any push towards actually dealing with those issues and passing them. So, you know, again, these are fact-free zones. Even when Sean Hannity is correct to disagree with Adam Carolla, he then has to make his own incorrect statement because he can't help himself. But it just shows you how incredibly disconnected these right-wing commentators are.